For 2K21, IMAX IQ, Jump TV, and
the view high above our broadcast location tonight. The stick and David Aldridge is.
Hey, Kevin, the Clippers.
There's been a transformation here in LA. There is no doubt about that. DA, thank you. Now, Golden State starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Eric Pascal out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, they've got Rajon Rondo. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Junior. Then it's Paul George. And it's Ibaka in at the center. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play. Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
To Pascal. Back to Curry. Wiseman with the ball. Working on Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Count that one.
Junior not shying away from the physical play right now.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Chicago Bulls. Back to Curry. And the shot goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Rondo passes to Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Thompson outside. The pass to Pascal. Over Junior. Pascal's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's George. Can't get it to fall.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Right on the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wiseman dishes to Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 5.
Well, that's one of the game's greatest three-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
So it's the Warriors now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Now Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. 5 to shoot. Back to Wiggins. No good with the triple. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
And here's Wiggins. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Wiseman no good. Junior kicks to Ibaka. Yep, it counts.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Warriors trail by 7. Down low. And Thompson throws it down.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Rondo looking over the floor. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And Junior throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
It's nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Pascal after the Clippers pick up 2. And Thompson kicks to Pascal. Misses the 3. Clippers leading by 5. Floats it up for Junior. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Simple. The pass, the slam, and that's a work of art from Junior.
Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Curry against Rondo. Thompson outside. The three-pointer no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Junior with the basket on the assist by George. Junior's got 14 points.
And this has been Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
Now here's Wiseman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the left side wing. Inside, Leonard with the steal. And here's the fast break. And it's George finishing it off.
And the claw at work. Just one reason why he's always a threat to lead the league in steals. Jump starts the fast break there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Rajon Rondo. Wiggins, that one's off, still out of sync. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yes, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding their potential playoff opponents?
You know, Kevin, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense, if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what our areas are concerned for you.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Curry. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And it's Junior missing. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Oubre.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Good on the triple. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he comes up with the deuce. Thompson's got his second basket.
Klay Thompson showing he doesn't mind getting physical down there. Didn't let the defense get to him, and he got to the ball.
Junior with it. Now Green defending. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 15-point game. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Morris outside. Drills it from outside. Morris has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you could check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release. And you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Jackson passes to Junior. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. From down in the low post, it goes. Curry's got 7 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Curry finds Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
And both free throws good for Green. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Zubac. To the inside. Junior.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half. And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Jackson against Curry. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Curry gets the bucket. He's got 10.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of some.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Shake Milton. Junior's out there with Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bulls, was tremendous. He picked up 58 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Warriors trail by 12. Curry with a wide-open look. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Curry's got 13.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
And the Clippers call time here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Baca comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in for Morris. Here's Curry, following the score by Serge Ibaka. They double-team Curry. Oubre outside. Another three for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Clippers leading by 8. And here's Junior. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Really left alone that time. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Golden State moving it around. Leonard with the steal. Junior with it. Eisman picks him up. And Jackson gets it to go.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Now here's Wiggins. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Junior.
And you know that's a highlight because look at the people still buzzing after that play from Junior.
Curry with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Wiggins. To stop the run, Milton grabs the board.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Timeout called the Warriors. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Junior outside for George. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Now Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Curry outside. another three for Golden State.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Leonard. And here's Junior. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8. Free throw good, Junior. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Oubre. And both free throws good for Junior. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all...
So it's Los Angeles rolling along with it. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Now here's Curry. Leonard with the steal. Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Now Wiseman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot by Curry, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Junior dishes to Ibaka. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 08. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
The Warriors shooting straight 49% from the field. Thompson passes to Curry. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the middle. And the rejection by Curry.
Curry, great timing on the block, catching his man off guard with a big-time rejection.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On its way from Curry for 2. He drains the quick shot. Curry's got 18 points.
Well, if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.
And Junior throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Curry on the wing. Back to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. Again, Curry missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Leonard's gone 4 of 8 from the field. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now, here's Junior, defended by Pascal.
Well, Junior's a smart player, so I'm not at all surprised to see him run the pick and roll to perfection.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wiseman, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Junior with it, now defended by Wiggins, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Clippers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Looney comes in for Eric Paschal. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Wiggins. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Now the pass to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Yeah, this is Junior going into attack mode. Rises up over the D and just throws it down.
Passes it to Wiseman. Oubre against Leonard. Oubre kicks to Thompson. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 12.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Junior, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. And the second free throw, good. Here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. Shot from the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
Hard to predict when great shooters are using a screen. That time, Klay Thompson did a great job of finding the open space.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Curry. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Green taking his time here. Pass to Curry. Puts one up from 19. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, it's amazing that Steph can shoot where he shoots from, and the ball still looks like it's a soft finish around the rim.
Junior with it. He has 35. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Curry. That shot misses. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That will complete this 4-game homestand. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Marcus Morris is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Here's Junior. Outside Jackson. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Jackson against Curry. For 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And it's Junior missing. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Junior the pass to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 14 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Curry. He has 29. Green in the post. He's against Morris.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
It's deflected. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Leonard. And it's Luke Kennard in for Shake Milton. The Warriors also with a sub. Chris has checked in. Curry gets the bucket.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Double by Oubre. Jackson has the open look. Offensive rebound. Morris kicks to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Junior throws it down.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
The Warriors shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. There's the pass to Curry. Some solid defense there from Jackson. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Junior missing. The Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Oubre passes to Thompson. To the paint. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oubre Jr., difficult play there, but finds a way to get to the free throw line.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Curry. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. 6 on the shot clock. Green, the pass to Wanamaker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Junior. Started by Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Junior. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Pass to Chris. Outside, Green. And the Warriors miss again.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kennard. And Golden State also making a change. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Green. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Rondo. The dish to Junior. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. Shot clock at 6, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Good on the second free throw. Puts it up off the inbound. The Warriors pull it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins from outside. Rondo with the rebound. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Beverly wide open. Here's Junior, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Junior's got 44.
Good intensity from Junior here. Boxes out to win the rebound and goes right back up for the score.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Wanamaker. No good.
Rondo sometimes gets it in his system that defensively he wants.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Tune swap here for the Clippers. Different look here for the Warriors. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Chris. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kent Bazemore. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Lee. And Curry subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Junior's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Shake Milton. And there's Jackson. It's Kevin Gellion at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Thompson from long range.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
But they'll get another chance. Jackson misses. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And it's Wiggins missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Junior with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
And there it is for him. Kevin Gelly's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Poole. He's covered by Leonard. Poole, no good. Pass to Junior. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry. The first one falls. And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Pass to Thompson. Here's Looney. And stolen by Junior. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry passes to Looney. Now Green. You hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
The Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. Down low, they need this, and Poole gets it to go.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Here's Jackson. The pass to Junior. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. Free throw good, Junior. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it. Poole, the pass to Looney, and they pick up 2.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Here's Poole, the tray. That shot off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Junior, the pass to Kennard. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. The Warriors shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Kicks it to Green. The 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. The Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Junior's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Great D that time from Green. Here's Wanamaker. And he gets the bucket. Wanamaker's got his first 2 points of the night.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Floats it up for Junior. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Looney. From the left block, he sends it through.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Pull the trigger.
1:46 left in the 4th quarter. And Junior throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Poole, and he uses the glass on the layup. Poole's got 4 points this quarter. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Love to see the pass-first nature of Draymond Green, and for good reason. He's got a lot of good shooters on the ball club, but as a 4 or as a 5, that passing skill pays off big time.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Junior the pass to Milton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Green, the feed to Bazemore. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, plays like this make Bazemore sort of feed off the frenetic energy that he plays with, capable of converting. Even though he gets bumped around a little bit, he'll keep coming at you.
And here's Junior. It drops.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potent